What's up guys, my name is Zero Heroes and welcome to One Military Camp. Now what is One Military Camp? One Military Camp is basically you're building your own military camp and you have to manage the economy, recruit the best candidates and train them to become the elite specialist. You can send them on missions across the land to end the war once and for all. So this is kind of like your management kind of strategy game, where you are mixing kind of strategy with kind of management type of game, where it is kind of single player, you're kind of, it's a base building type of game. So think of other game kind of like 1 Point Hospital and 1 Point College or whatever the other one's called. So kind of a good kind of mix of those games. But I decided, well, why not add a wee bit of military, which is on my channel, with a wee bit of base building, which I have done on my channel, which is a lot of you seem to love. So if you want to see more of these type of games, then make sure you comment down below what more games you like to me suggest to play base building games, because they are actually really fun. And this isn't any sort of sponsored video. This is a game that I just found out of the joy, and I kind of had it on my wish list for some time now, and I saw it on Steam sale and I bought it. So these are the type of games I really do enjoy. And if you're wondering why there's no music, I don't want to get my ass copyrighted, but I will turn it up when we go into the game, hopefully without them. Hopefully there's no music, but I don't want to get my ass copyrighted. But anyway guys, without further ado, without any more jibber jabber, let's just get straight into the action. Alright guys, so that was a wee bit about what's kind of happening around this kind of campaign mission, which is kind of all about how this leader has taken over kind of the land and how he's kind of stopped water from coming through, and your job is to build this base to try and stop him from taking over the rest of the land. It says, so John Watkins, stop right there, hands up and turn around very slowly. I'm doing it very slowly. Jesus, I'm not that scary. He thinks I'm ugly. By the way, that's quite an insult. Oh, so you're the replacement they sent for the Officer Academy, looking like that? Jesus, this guy's literally spitting on my face. I'm not that ugly. I'll have to make do. If High Command considers you worthy, then so do I. There's no other option. I hope you're ready to work. I'm not. I'm Sergeant John Watkins. My friend call me Sergeant Watkins. Well, what the fuck else would they call you? My mum calls me Sergeant. Okay, yeah, we freaking get it. Your name is freaking Sergeant Retarded Watkins. And from now on, I'm Sergeant Watkins. Just stop saying your name. I'm responsible for this facility, the One Military Camp. Lord Jesus. And my mission is to stop that damn dragon, the criminal. He has ruled over the territories with an iron fist for over a year now. We are all that stands in the way of his evil plans of conquest. You! But you are here to change that. Keep your ears open, look forward, chest out, like that. This camp is all we have left. Follow me inside and I'll bring you up to date. We'll talk about your haircut later. Hey, nothing. I know my hair's actually, look, I know my hair's parting. You don't have to literally, again, this guy is literally insulting me to my face. Hey. Don't tell me to march. I'm the one in charge here, you asswipe. Wow, this game is actually very graphic for what it is. I'm going to be honest with you, this camp is a complete disaster. Nothing works, nothing is repaired, and nothing more than anything. We need people. We need to completely abandon it, but then we had to take it back when dragons seized our other position. That's why we've unnoticed all this time. Go, feel free to explore the camp, but don't hurt yourself. Once you're familiar with the basic controls, select the barracks. Alright. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The tutorial introduces the gameplay mechanics. Once you finish it, you'll continue your game with the progress you have accumulated up to that moment. If this is your first time, we recommend you play it. Alright, let's just play it. If you have any doubts about the next steps of the tutorial, you can watch a video. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'll kind of skip this bit in editing, don't worry. Alright, so this is zoom in and out, kind of left and right for WSD. E and W is kind of select barracks. We have to select the barracks. Barracks is where our troops have the chance to rest. It's not all about work. You have to keep your mind and body healthy. Each barracks can hold up to 7 candidates. Keep that in mind when doing things. As you see, our new barracks has no power. Like I said, we are running on fumes. Without light, our men and women will find out what the darkest hour is really like. We need to fix that. Build an electric generator to supply the whole area. Jesus, I'm freaking losing energy. Look at this. So this is actually really quite graphic. So I've kind of seen videos of this game before of other YouTubers, content creators play this, and it does look quite complicated. I'm not gonna lie. Even I don't have the brain cells probably to play this game, but you can see your resources at the top, kind of all your building stuff at the bottom, which I probably do need to make bigger. But yes, this is all very interesting, and in front of my screen, or in front of my face, is kind of the tutorial objectives. So we have to build an electric generator in the designated area, which is right here. So we have to go to the build icon, and oh my gosh, I didn't realize you actually get so much stuff for this. You get energy, logistics, training, health, defense, entertainment, decorative. Wow, you actually get so much with this. So it looks like this is an electric generator, so it generates energy, and as you can see, that this orange kind of outline shows that where the covers the area of the electricity. So let's say we'll just place it right here.
Well done.
Well lit barracks. Well lit barracks, just the way I like it. Now the newbies will have a place to take the breather after training. Great, now we have a place to sleep. Now let's talk about the chow. I presume that's food. Mess hall, yeah. Canteen area. For those who are American and you're dumb. Oh, well, we call it canteen as well. Army chow, you never forget that. Back in my day, they even used to toss in an old tire or two. This is gourmet food by comparison. Let's use this mess hall, but to do that, we should connect it to the rest of the camp. Build a road to the mess hall. So that's saying we need a road. So if we go down here, looks like you get a building list. So this shows that it shows like the maintenance, the food, the work assignment. So actually each building has its own maintenance and its own kind of work, its own kind of survival kind of thing, which shows kind of how, you can see you'll need to repair your buildings over time if they get damaged or if they get attacked. So it's like we need a road. From here, I guess, we need to drag it. So you hold left click to drag it. And I guess you do it from, I want to kind of go down from here. Or maybe here. Yeah, because then we can build stuff along that road. Good job, the road will help our troops to reach the mess hall easily. Now we have to connect it to the power grid. Build some electric poles to mess hall. Dude, there's actually some interesting, intense stuff. You really have to connect to all, don't you? So I guess kind of start from here and kind of build it along up. I wonder if we can kind of just build it not too much, just within line. So about here. That should cover it, right? Odd, wait, do we not connect it? Oh, there you go, that's how you connect it. Let there be light. Let there be... Is that a joke? Dude, this guy's actually... Look at his face. He's kind of retarded. I like chocolate milk. No, I'm a bit... Sorry. Good. Now we have to hire a new cook. Preferably someone who doesn't add chunks to the tire soup. Some buildings like the mess hall require us to hire some people. And by that, I mean qualified personnel. Workers can sleep in barracks with troops, but their morale will be higher if you build them a private room. If we want them to do their jobs well, we have to make sure they have the best accommodations. Luckily, I have a private house built for our first cook, but if you want to bring more employers, you have to build more. Remember that. I put up some advertisements to bring in new candidates. The first one should be arriving here any minute. Let's see if anyone can come in. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. We've got our first candidate. Look at this guy. Hansel Popsky. What kind of fucking stupid name is that? As you can see, every candidate has their own specific skills. The skills we want depends on the job. On hand, the skills, yeah, blah, 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 have the abilities. On the other hand, they have traits which show us their special talents. Pay close attention and hire the best one. It looks like the Popsky guy isn't a bad cook. He says he makes an incredible cabbage soup. Ooh, cabbage soup. Hey. There's no room for incompetence at this camp, so be careful about who you hire if you don't want any unpleasant surprises. What does that mean? Select Hansel Popsky. I feel like they just got the name of Hansel and Gretel and just put the name Hansel and Popsky, like a popsicle, and then just put Sky, and just put all that together just to make up that name. But I don't know. Right, let's check him out. So you can see he's a cook, so you can see like all his, you can see his ability. I'll zoom it in for you guys, but you can see that you see that he hasn't got a very good speed, strength, or intelligence, but you can see that his stats are here. It's like he's a good cook, experience as a cook 25% faster, defense knowledge, experience as a security officer. So you see he could either be a good cook, a security officer, or a night owl. And you can tell a wee bit of information. A movie buff who loves watching films from every game. From every genre, he will need a lot of training to stand out in any specialization. So slow he looks like a running backwards. Wow, this guy just got insulted to the face more than me. There you go. You can see that he will be to the mess hall and he will have a private house, and he requires, so it does cost you $3.50 a day. No, as it would. There you go. He's a chef. Jesus, look at that area. That's the spirit. Now Miss Ridge joined us. Our troops will eat like him. I'm dying to taste the soup, but it's still early. First, we have to get the mess hall ready. This building has been abandoned for a long time and is in terrible condition. Looks like, look at those flowers. It's disgusting. Hey. Yeah. We need a maintenance worker to strengthen out this mess. Maintenance workers make sure that our buildings are always in good condition. If we don't look after them, our troops won't be able to train. This is crucial work. On top of that, they are also in charge of managing our camp warehouses and supplies. There are two guys for everything. Yeah, basically go-getters. How about hiring a maintenance worker? Once we have ones that select mess hall and menu, blah blah blah. Make sure you get it sparkling clean. I want to see my reflection on floors. This guy is actually just the most annoying general I've ever seen. Alright, let's go to maintenance. We'll need a maintenance building. So you can see that you kind of have like different sections. So you have like the essential stuff, kind of like your barracks, private house, shared house, and then you have your energy, which is your electric generator, solar panels, and then you have your logistics, which is your kind of maintenance buildings, your food warehouse, your oil extractors, like ammo workshop. So it's going to split into different sections, which are actually really good, which makes things a lot easier. Let's get a maintenance building, and we are going to put it, so maybe just put it, we can't put it maybe put it right here. Nah, because I feel like I maybe should have put the rope slightly higher. Put it here. So now we need to hire someone. Oh, it looks like we need to do another building. We need to do a private house. So oh, there we go. This is why. I'll do a wee private house there, which will be nice. You see, we need. So this guy is, what's his name? Robert Clark. His entire family is in the military. Ever since he was little, he knew that he would end up here. Does not excel in any discipline. He seems like he'll need to train hard to get very far in his soldiering career. After seeing him, we may have to buy lighter dumbbells. Defense knowledge, experience as a security officer. So why would I want him as a maintenance if he's good in a security officer? So you can see you can recruit him as a private, a maintenance worker, a cook, a medic, a defense, or a researcher, and each of them have like different types of like salaries. So you can see that private is $325 a day, maintenance is $300 a day, a cook is $350 a day. So each of them depend, and we'll assign them to a building. No, I thought we built one. We'll put private house. The soldier will be assigned to the higher accommodation category. Yeah, go on. There we go. higher. There we go.
Hey!
And you change the maintenance. Look how like realistic this all is.
Hey!
Quick, get to work. I want to see the camp squeaky clean. What? Moving. Camp maintenance is good on hands. Now all we're missing is the supplies. We can't run our mess off if we don't have any food, can we? We have to take care of this. Supplies are essential for keeping machinery running. We have to be careful and make sure that we always have consistent flow of resources. Is it raining? Our main supplies are fuel, food, medicine, ammo. So those are the kind of 4 type of main resources that you need to kind of keep on top of. The downside is that we are hard. It's our first find. To get them, we'll have to talk to some suppliers. Let's go to map and I'll explain it to you. Oh, so now we get to see the map. Oh, this is a country map. As you can see, Dragon has taken control of almost every region. That recalcitrant fool. Damn him. Why do you have to use such a dyslexic word? To bring up your map, either press the country map icon, blah blah blah. If you want to zoom, yeah, blah blah blah. Look closely so that you see little buildings. Some of them are resource supplies. The problem is that most of them are in areas controlled by Dragon. As we complete missions, you will be able to unlock blah blah blah. Yep. Some of them have more competitive prices or greater production capacity. Keep an eye out for them as deals can be save money. Anyway, let's go back to the camp so we can talk about how to manage your suppliers. So if we zoom out, actually I wanted to zoom out to see. We'll need some warehouse to manage our supplies. Warehouse will allow us to precious resources. They come various types of depending what they hold. Don't mix food and fuel or you might have an unexpected accident, food poisoning. You can also place blah blah. Yep. If you put in a warehouse, yep. This is all about just tutorial, which I kind of want you guys to see anyway. So any of you who kind of want to play this game, you know, you can. This is what you don't need to go through. So you can see I have 55 food, but we're going to build a warehouse, which a food warehouse costs 900. We're starting off with 118,000, so it's quite a lot actually. So build a warehouse like maybe right beside the food, maybe like right beside it. I think if we maybe like build a road, I think this might be quite good. There we go. Kind of extending it. That means we can kind of just do this. There we go. So I don't want to put it beside because I feel like there might be other buildings that we might need to put down. That's right, a brand new warehouse. Our maintenance staff will be in charge of distributing the supplies. In the meantime, let's contact first supplier. If you look at the warehouse, if personnel, you can bring up the supplier list. We only have one right now, but more suppliers will get. Check on your map from time to time to compare soldiers unlocked territory. Mark my words, managing your supplies is well one of the keys to success. But enough chit chat or warehouse. You've been chatting for like the whole time. Been literally doing the chatting for you, clown. Right, click it. So if you click here, oh, my face is really in the way. I wonder if we can move it over to the other side. Nope, we can't. So basically my face is covering part of this up, but basically I'll tell you a bit of information about the warehouse and what level it is so you can upgrade. Again, I know part of my face covering. You can either, and you can also where my mouse is because you can see that bit, maintenance and resource, so you can choose whether you want to put your warehouse as a priority or not. And you can see the maintenance level that shows how whether you need to repair it, and you also need to provide, you know, the stock for the food, because if you don't do it then you will run out of food. So as you can see here, we have the warehouse, and then you have of course the supplier, which is called top bun. So basically the buy price is $8 per unit, and then the sell price is 4 coins per unit. And you can, I'm going to make this bigger because it's obviously not a lot, but basically it'll tell you what it is, and then at the bottom it says you'll buy with 200 food, it costs 1,600, but you can also change this by going up and down depending on how much coins you have and whether what the kind of the rate is, the buy prices, or what the sell price is. But we're buying, so we're not selling, so the buy-in rate is 8, which is not actually too bad, I think. I'm not good at math. Anyway, we're going to buy now. And as you can see, we're getting, oh, there we go, we're getting food supply right in there.
Well done!
Well done! Well done, our food reserves are at optimal level. But beware, nothing lasts forever. Our buildings will let you know when, blah blah blah. You can now order more supply from the info panel, warehouse, or the country map. It's up to you, but make sure we don't run out of supplies. Now that we have done that, how about building a fuel warehouse to supply electric generator? Remember that more warehouses we have, the more maintenance workers you'll need. You may need to hire someone else. Let's get to work. I have to say, this is a very extensive type of tutorial, but you can see now we have loads of supplies, And you see our maintenance workers cleaning. I thought the kitchen guy would do that. Would do all the cleaning. Using a brush to kind of fix this, really? I did not expect that. He also fixed, oh look at that, he could have fixed up made the barracks all clean. But he's actually, look, he's actually doing the progress bars going up for the maintenance, which is actually very cool. Look at this. And you can see that he's already cooking food. It is at 56%. Alright, let's now get a fuel warehouse, but we can also get stuff like ammo workshop for ammo, medicines for medicines. Let's see what else. Farm for food, conveyor belt, a conveyor bridge. You can actually get quite a lot. Maintenance building, a warehouse. You actually get quite a lot. And see what else you can get. You get like accuracy training, a comms operator specialization, artillery specialization, spy specialization, infantry specialization, explosive. See, this is really the good part of it. This is where kind of the exciting part. But just now I think we're just getting, the whole point of this is just trying to get the military camp set up. So far we need to get a fuel warehouse, which we'll put, I kind of want to again just put it out the way because it's kind of like, it's nothing that should really be seen by this, but I guess I want to keep everything quite close, so I guess we'll put it right here. Provider, so again this is kind of like your buy-in, so we need to buy, so the buy-in unit for this is 6 and the sell is 2, but we'll buy it for 1,200, which is not too bad. And hold on, I'm just going to make this slightly bigger. There you go, I made everything slightly bigger, but there you go, we have our fuel. But now we need to get someone who's actually, oh, it's a woman this time. Women not allowed, no women allowed. So secretly obsessed with fitness and naturally a nutritional diet. She's pretty mediocre and doesn't excel at anything. She can't hit the broadside of a barn. Yeah, that's because she's a woman. Sorry, I know that's a mean joke. Medical acknowledge experience and medic increase faster. Why is she not a medic? Why am I hiring her as a maintenance worker if she's good at being a medical? I'd rather put her as a medic instead of a maintenance worker. I'll put her, oh, I'm going to build, hold on, I'm going to build another house because that is what they need. I'll build another private house for her. I will just private 1, put her as a medic, do that. I don't know why though, because I would change her to a medic. This is starting to look like a real camp. We have supplies and a place to eat and sleep. It's time to get to work. Let's start with training buildings. Oh, here we go, some good stuff. Our troops have to get through some tough training before they can pick a specialization. There are many different specializations from pilot, comms operator, or even spy, as I suggested. Each specialization requires a different set of skills. That's why the first skills training is the most important. As new recruits come in, we will need to think very carefully about the training we give and which specializations we need most. For now, let's focus on 2 kinds of basic training. Build a strength training building and intelligence training building. Oh, and one more thing. Choose where you build them wisely. Training buildings make a distant sound like an enemy's weapon, especially to keep barracks away from entertainment areas so that our troops... Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so let's do this. So we're going to do intelligence training. So this improves, what does this do? So intelligence training improves intelligence skills. Well, that would make sense. So we need to obviously build it quite far away. I think we could build it maybe like beside this rock. So that means it doesn't kind of build out anywhere. But first we're going to need to build a road for that. I mean, we'll build it first. And now we need a road, which can be built on here. And kind of stretch it all the way. Oh, I forgot you need to drag it. There we go. And now we need power. So if we go to... We need electricity. I could actually just kind of stretch it from the already power line here. And kind of build it up. There we go. Build a fully functioning training... We've done that. Oh, we need to build a... So with this, like I said, you have so much to play with. You can even get instructors building super soldier specialization, which sounds interesting. A strength training. Let's do that. Again, we're building this quite far away from it, which is good. I guess we'll build it. We'll build it right here, then we'll kind of extend the road across like this. There we go.
Yep.
Outstanding. Our camp is now operational, and I see some new faces there. It seems our advertising cash was effective. Oh, looks like our first soldier. Oh, look at this. Make sure you check everybody's skills and traits. If they have the wrong set of skills, they won't be effective missions, and that's something we can't afford. Let's start with one here. Our training program, we need someone with an athletic build, someone who is used to physical activity. I don't think that's the case here. This recruit isn't in great shape. I don't see much potential. Maybe you should take a look at some other recruits and figure out which one it is. Jesus, you wouldn't say that in a real life British army. They'll just recruit anybody they can because British army doesn't have a fucking army. So this one is, this woman is oh, I don't care about it. I just want to see your set of skills. Defensive knowledge, experienced security officer. You've got good sprint speed, which is kind of good. Or we can go with this guy. Always up to trying something new things, even in he's increase of chance of getting sick. Oh, injured. Oh, that's not good. He's a bit of a clown, this guy. He has defense knowledge, but I still would probably go with this woman because she's got great intelligence. She may be good for the intelligence officer department. That'd be actually quite good. I'll go with her. Of course, there you go, the woman being fitter than the guy. How typical is that? There we go.
Yeah.
You! Whoa!
Sorry, I get excited every time a new candidate. There we go, we got our first candidate. Right, okay. Yep. I don't really care. Strength building is on the way to but we're going to need to change our plans. Click on the soldier and in service section, set the info, assign them to intelligence. Yeah, when time comes, it'll come in handy if we're able to specialize troops into comms. See, we're actually the first camp to hire the first woman, and that's even before a man. See, I'm not sexist.
Yes, sir.
See, I can do strength training and put into the
Sure
intelligence, which is actually quite clever because she's intelligent. The training's going to go smoothly. I think we're going to be ready to bring in some more recruits. Let's see if we can get a few artillery specialists and comms operators, but first the lead complete training is private. Let's focus on training more troops, and I'll tell you how specializations work later. I'll leave it in your hands, don't let me down. Right, there we go, guys. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, I've been recording for like half an hour. But there we go, we have managed to recruit our first soldier. I'll pause it right there. We've managed to recruit our first soldier. We have a barrack set up. We have a couple private houses set up. We have our warehouse, fuel warehouse, which will get us electricity. We have even our first mess hall to provide us with food for our soldiers, as well as having our 2 maintenance workers, which has gone well. So look at this. I thought I set this up pretty well. If you want to kind of copy this, then pause the video and kind of copy the way I've done it. Or if you want to now skip the tutorial videos when you play this game, then you can, because you don't have to listen to the boring stuff that I listen to. But that is it for today, guys. If you want to see me continue on with this, then make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below whether this is a game that you're interested in, and whether you've played other type of games like this, like 2 Point Hospital, and whether you think you want me to continue it with a community post, which I might post in the future. So on that, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and Eurosport. And if you want to check out my most recent video, which was on the new update, or the news about the new update of Gatesville, which was all about British faction, make sure you click left here. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and Eurosport, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, and goodbye.